we are loaded on in. As ladies and gentlemen, it's feeling an awful lot like the last game, and you can see the win rate, it's already favoring 0-10 draft-wise, because I would agree with that. This Juggernaut is looking like he has such a free game, and it's definitely Yellow Submarine who need to get the tempo in their favor, who need to kind of overwhelm and deal with this Juggernaut before Juggernaut deals with them instead, right?
Proper skacks.
Come and fight me.
30 seconds to battle.
Five-man smoke up against the five-man smoke. Axe is going to break the smoke with the tusk, so both of them know that the other one is nearby. And the other smoke is going to get preemptively broken by Tiny and Dazzle. So it should result in 2 for 2 runes, as everybody heads to their lanes without too much further ado. Which is a shame, because we're all here for the ado, of course.
Wait for me.
Infernal not really having that great of a lane against the Dazzle, as you can see. Juggernaut just farming it up. Morphling though, I'm just kind of trying to check his ultimate options, and there aren't really many good ones. Like, you can either turn into the Void Spirit, into the Earth Spirit for extra momentum, or you can turn into the X for the call. Neither is a complete game changer though. Desire, taking a lot of harass from the Ancient Apparition, just being an absolute cancer. But yeah, turning, like morphing into the Hoodwink actually isn't that great for the Morphling. Because all of her kind of disable, all of her kind of stun can get so easily counted once Juggernaut has that Battle Fury. And he is going to rush a Battle Fury over on top lane though. Morphling gets first blooded by Desire. Desire comes around the corner with an Acorn shot and manages to kill off the Morphling. Yellow Submarine, they need to make sure not to lose this Bottega carry morph again. Because Juggernaut already has significant gold lead over him. And don't get me wrong, Juggernaut is expected to be going somewhat ahead in farm of the Morphling once he has that Battle Fury.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
As it looks like we got ourselves a pause from the side of 0-10 already. Hopefully just a short one though.
Where did I go? Where did I go?
unpause is there. I'm gonna keep my eye mostly on top lane, though this mid lane Warwick Earth Spirit is also drawing my attention. Warwick gives a little taunt as he is already out farming this Tiny so massively. Keep in mind, Tiny has a little bit more right click damage, but Void Spirit, most of his animations are just a little bit faster. As he's trying to annoy Mireille, but with that Fortify over on top lane instead, we get to see this time around the Morphling support Parrish and Bottega. Gives the shotgun taunt, gets himself away, goes full agility just to restore a little bit of health. I really need to keep looking at this top lane, it's way too important.
Got it.
Guess it's my shout.
Juggernaut wants himself a nice set of power treads. Ancient Apparition engaging in a warding war with Desire. Meanwhile, Desire, though, all that he desires is to win this lane, and right now they are. 1k gold lead already, with most of that being made up by the carry difference. Man, I should stop missing those kills the moment I look away. So you guys saw Ancient Apparition, he was gone there, and then Hoodwink caught up to him with, I think it was an Acorn shot. Yeah. So Acorn shot around the corner, still got him while he was out of vision. That's gotta be frustrating, but this top lane, it's looking like exactly what Zero Tenacity need in order to give us the third game that I long for. Because the group stages, they have been a 2-0 fest, let's be very real. That was before the big update. So every team already knew exactly what to play and how to play it. With the new map and a kind of new meta, I do hope the rest of today is gonna be like super exciting instead. Ancient Apparition tries to rotate over to the mid lane and help out Tiny, but he ends up accomplishing the opposite, as Tiny instead has to deal with not one but two supports coming into his lane to make his life miserable. And that's gonna be an empty bottle for Mireille. Another support rotation out from the Tusk, but he's immediately gonna get magnetized, and that's gonna be 5-0 lead for Zero Tenacity, who kill off problems so easily. Giving Tusk some major problems in turn. Meanwhile, Bottega taking so much damage from the Battle Hunger. And guess what? Juggernaut at risk of dying over in bottom lane, but will be healed by the Dazzle, and in come two supports to make sure Infernal dies. But first, Problems wants the kill onto Dream. Will get the kill onto Dream. Very important Juggernaut kill there for this task. Not quite worth it if it cost them their Tidehunter. But you're just happy to delay the Battle Fury right now, right? Because your Morphling is already struggling. The best thing you can do is at the very least make sure that the enemy carry also struggles a little bit. And I've missed the old school Adaptive Strike. So it still kinda works like the old one, except it's now that shotgun, but it scales a lot differently. You have a lot less base damage and 2.5 agility multiplier on it, so it's still a 400 plus damage nuke in the late game. Axe though with a beautiful two-man call, gets one kill, gets two kills, and in comes the Earth Spirit to magnetize up Mireille and make sure that's a 3-4-0 as the Battle Hunger slows the Tiny down. A toss though, kills off Nefrit, nicely played there. Mireille, he can die a happy man, though you're not too happy about Axe already having 1.2 armor.
Dire's top tower is under
problems, making some space for Morphling to come back in again. He does a lot of damage to Moose, but without a support, 1v3, he's not gonna win that fight, and I think Bottega knows it. In comes a teleport from the Titan to Ravage. Just Ravage! They don't have vision! They didn't see that he could have just Ravaged there. He should have just Ravaged there, but... not really having had much impact from this Ancient Apparition over in the top lane means you don't have the vision to scout out that good Ravage, even though it would have been an amazing one. Don't mind Morph, he's just going full agility once again. Doing his best to stay full healed up. But looking at the net worth, you can see this time around, Axe is so rich. Earth Spirit is actually carrying his mid lane, and Juggernaut is only catching up now. Tidehunter broken by the Sharpshooter, and even the Omni-Slash committed for good measure. Infernal taken down again. He's having a much harder game than last one. So are both of these supports. We could very well see the first game of the playoffs go to a third, or first series of the playoff go to a third game. English is hard sometimes. Morphling though, farming like an absolute beast, is making sure to get early lifesteal for that Vladimir's to min-max the crap out of his farming speed.
Dire structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire are scanning.
Morphling. Now at least he can finally safely farm. As against that already massive gold deficit in favor of 0-10 Yellow Submarine, they have 30% chance to still win the game. I would say that's about accurate, because they need so much farm on the Morphling. And then those big Ravages that we saw last game. Whereas Dream, probably an even earlier, if not the same timing Battle Fury as last game, that he's gonna be very, very happy about. All the while, Nefrit is just printing massive amounts of money with that Helm of the Dominator to yoink one creep and kind of keep an advantage that way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
AA gets caught by Warwick, and one more right click is going to make that another killing spree for the mid lane Earth Spirit. They are going to double stun him using a one-man Ravage just to keep the X at bay and potentially set up on the Earth Spirit. But there's the Dazzle pressing his own ultimate, as well as a Hoodwink rotated in that there was probably an SS called on. So Yellow Submarine, they know full well they cannot fight around this mid lane, and have to accept the sad fact that their tier 1 mid tower melts just 12 minutes into the game. Wait, it's gonna be the Ethereal Blade Morphling shotgun build. Alright. I wish I had some popcorn to be munching on right now, because that's definitely deserving of a Tidehunter meanwhile. He knows he gets one free purge from the Kraken Shell, but it's just not gonna be enough. He has 0 stacks of that Kraken Swell as well, which only adds to, you know, kind of sucking this game. Because honestly, both facets are viable, but you need to play around whichever facet you have.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Juggernaut already has his Battle Fury. Looking to go for a Manta style now. Desire though gets killed off by Bottega, and that's over 500 gold just from that one kill, giving Morphling some very much needed money.
Scanning.
As with that lifesteal of his, he decides not to take that stack just yet, as he doesn't want to be caught out of position. Bottega, playing it very carefully, is at least aware of the danger that is posed. Because Juggernaut, he can now do whatever the hell he wants. Has a Battle Fury, free farms it up, gets a Manta style, free farms twice as fast. It's Bottega's Morph, who's already 1,300 gold behind, which is way too much. Two-man teleport over towards the bottom lane where Dazzle is already killed, taking away that save. Nicely done there. For the side of Yellow Submarine, they do reveal the Ancient Apparition ultimate the moment they get it. Axe, though, smoked up with his Hoodwink, looking for another amazing multi-hero call, or at the very least that Wisdom Shrine. And it looks like they are going to get a free Wisdom.
Dire are scanning.
Yellow Submarine just busy making space for the Morphling to farm. Initiation. Instead of the Juggernaut, they're gonna jump Warwick. That is a huge kill. Though now you have to worry about Juggernaut with an ultimate coming after you. And Ancient Apparition immediately getting caught for it. Mirele, dead as well as he doesn't have a TP scroll, just making as much space as he can. Which, to be fair, with 2 bottle charges and a decent bit of mana regen, it's gonna be a decent amount of space, but he's too tanky, the creeps can't kill him. Juggernaut just comes in, Dream gets another free bonus kill. You can see the win rate kinda swing back and forth, but it's never really favoring Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine, they have so much more work to do on this Morphling of theirs. Morph, forced to morph, full strength. Can he get away from this axe? He should be able to. Bottega finally too tanky, and in comes a nice ultimate from the Ancient Apparition on top of the axe.